because God told us we were never supposed to join the white man.
Right.
Never supposed to join his military.
Right.
You in our oppressors' politics thinking that your vote matters when they will literally kill you and your son at a traffic stop.
They've been lying to you.
Why does that even matter what is said in the Bible? It is so very important because blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, when our people believe in the American dream, we join America's military. We join their military. We want to get involved in their politics, become their mayor, their police officer, get in the Senate, and we feel happy. And we feel like we've joined America. We integrated our Negro Leagues, football, sports, baseball, basketball. We integrated our education. And in the process of us joining our oppressor that God warned us never to do, we lost ourselves. We lost our families. Our sons and daughters started killing each other. Our daughters started aborting and murdering our babies. Our women turned into a whore, like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla, showing our nakedness on the street and on the internet. We became strung out on drugs, following behind the white man's sex, drugs, and rock and roll lifestyle. We took on his Greco-Roman culture and his fraternities and turned to alternative lifestyles. And now we are number one with AIDS. We are number one with herpes and gonorrhea and STDs, to the point where our cities have fallen. To our babies are being born positive with sexually transmitted diseases in record numbers because we followed Christianity, because we followed the white man, because we followed the devil that the Bible speaks of. We followed him into smoking cigarettes, and we're number one with cancer. We followed him into getting high, and now half of our race is strung out on drugs. Every race of people on the planet has fought a major offensive within their own people to get their people off of drugs. But now, when you come to America, because of the white man's media and how he controls our music, you think getting high is black culture. Drinking cough syrup is black culture. Smoking weed is black culture. Smoking weed is the East Indians' culture. That's where the ganja plant comes from. The milk of the poppy, your lean, your syrup, your Percocets, that comes from India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. That's not our culture. But because we followed white Christian preachers like Martin Luther King and every preacher in your grandmother's church, we have no idea what our identity is. And we look for our identity in the Marines, we look for our identity in the Army, in the Navy, and the Air Force, and Pete Hegseth says, I don't want you in my military. They removed everything we fought for out of the Smithsonian. They removed the Soldiers Memorial out of the Netherlands. They removed every trace of the hard work and labor and suffering in Operation Desert Shield and Desert Storm, the Korean conflict, Vietnam, the Buffalo Soldiers, Navajo Code Talker. Everything we did, we put our soul in America. And our oppressor gave us his behind the kiss. Because God told us we were never supposed to join the white man. Never supposed to join his military. You in our oppressors' politics thinking that your vote matters when they will literally kill you and your son at a traffic stop. How could your vote matter if your life doesn't matter? Billions of dollars in aid to give missiles to Europe and foreign countries. Where's the billions of dollars in aid for American citizens? Nowhere to be found. America does not love us. God said that the white man in the Bible is your enemy, black man, Latino, Native American man. Martin Luther King lied and told us that we were supposed to join in the hand at the table of brotherhood. But the only fellowship that you have with the oppressor is he is the master with the power and you are the slave. God told us to be separate. God told us to be holy. Holy doesn't mean go to church and sing and dance like you learn. Holy means to live a separate lifestyle. Separate from Christmas. Separate from Thanksgiving. Separate from Halloween. Separate from Easter. Separate from a white God. Separate from an Arab God. Separate from an East Indian God. God told us to be separate. God told us never to join another people. And because Christianity told us to join other people, now what's that sister's name? Who was the popular YouTuber saying she preferred white men, and her husband stabbed her to death about 300 times. That's about the fourth sister in the last 3 months that came out and said they preferred the white man, and their white husband murdered them. Why is that happening? Because God told us you can't have interracial marriage. God said you ain't allowed to have sex with whoever you want. God said love isn't love. God got rules on love that you were never taught.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're one